How tall are you?
5'9".
Dress size?
16.
You didn't choose to be single.
I'm sorry.
How much do you weigh?
Who, me?
Hmm.
I weigh 200.
Okay, so
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you are new to the channel, of course, hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So y'all, I talk a lot about marriage. I do as a married woman, and I pride myself on just trying to ensure women, specifically Black women, not get programmed to believe that majority of married women are out here miserable, married single mothers, getting abused, getting cheated on. Like that is the narrative that Black women push, and they can't wait to find something to feed that narrative that they already believe. And that to me is a problem, right? Black women, the real reason I believe Black women are so miserable when it comes to the idea of marriage is because most of them know that they will never be married. Most of them know that they will never, ever, ever have a chance to become somebody's wife. So instead of just accepting where I am and making a change to become better, they would rather be hateful, miserable, bitter, project onto you, hate on you. That's the real reason, in my opinion. This is just my opinion that most of them will never get a ring. So instead of, because they mad, they're going to hate, right? So Fantasia Barrino, for those who do not know, I love Fantasia. Been watching her since American Idol. She's had her fair share of challenges with dating, right? And we only know, from my understanding, we only know about two, real relations in particular. Now she has a child, her first child she had when she was in high school, went through that. And then she started to mess with a married man, had a child with him, or he was leaving his wife for her, went through this whole thing, right? Now, one would say, how could a woman be, famous with money, with this, and still end up messing with a married man and believing what a married man says and do all the things? Because women are women. And no matter how much money you have, you could still be a broken woman, a woman who does not know herself, does not love herself, and end up in a situation, right? And now Fantasia is married. Fantasia has been married for, I believe, 11, if not going on 12 years to her husband. And that's amazing, right? For someone like myself who's walking into year 10 in September, 10 years is a beyond a blessing. So going into 11, 12 and up, any year that you are married, remain married is a blessing. Don't get me wrong. But to make it 10 plus years is a beautiful thing, right? And people don't have a problem with it until they do, right? So Fantasia's dad sparked this conversation or brought this up because Fantasia's husband proposed to her again after being married for 11 years. He gave her a real proposal and a beautiful, beautiful ring. I'm going to share this video for y'all. We're going to come back and talk about it.
Incredible mother to our children. For 11 years we fasted and prayed. So I'm going to give you a carrot for every year that you stood by my side. So Mrs. Taylor, will you continue to let me love you, lead you, protect you, and push you as far as you can go and as high as you can fly until death do us part? Yeah, you don't need that little thing no more. Yeah. Put your hands together, everybody. Come on.
Beautiful. You can see the exchange. This was on Valentine's Day, I believe, one of her performances. And he came out and expressed his love and upgraded his wife ring after every carat for 11 years. Beautiful. Very expensive ring. Beautiful. You can see the ring. It's beautiful. So I'm going to share this brief clip of Fantasia's dad coming out and sparking this whole thing about her husband. And we're going to come back and talk about it.
Manipulate. Now, she's had a lot of them to do it in the past. But this one here, I got proof. You can't come on stage and put together a cry and this, that, and the other when I was just told a week or so ago by a financial person that was fired from her camp that they were running up on him because there was money missing. And there was no paper trail on his part. If she don't talk to me because I'm trying to help her, that's God. She got to deal with God for that.
Okay, so y'all saw that. The dad is mad. The dad is saying that the husband is using her. The husband is this. The husband is that. All it took for him is to come out and say this about his daughter. And why do people have to come out when I'm trying to celebrate my wife and now hate, right? Even your daddy. Why? Why come to the internet? We just seen like us and black people in the black community, man. We love to come on the internet and air out our dirty laundry. Why did you need to try to embarrass your daughter like that? Embarrass your grandkids like that? Embarrass the family like that? Why? Did she not pay something that you wanted? Did she not give you what you wanted? Now you want to come out and embarrass her? Well,
listen, and we know no one is more entitled than an absentee parent.
Over the weekend, singer Fantasia's husband surprised her with a Valentine's Day re-proposal in front of her fans, saying they never had a formal proposal before they got married. Many saw it as a beautiful moment, right? Well, many fans, as they were celebrating, Fantasia's father has come forward, publicly opposing the marriage, claiming she's putting her relationship before God and even suggesting her husband could be connected to issues surrounding her money.
I feel like if the father felt like this, I feel like I don't know what it is going on right now and just in general with everyone bringing everything to social media.
Yeah.
I feel like this could have been if you felt that strongly about it to make an entire post on Instagram and social media. I think this should have been a private conversation that you could have had with your daughter.
Listen, and we know no one is more entitled than an absentee parent. I'm telling you, I don't know if it is the contribution of the egg or the sperm or what happens to where they feel like they are owed something. But first of all, the Bible says that you are to leave and to cleave. So as far as him talking, the father of Fantasia talking about, that she's, focusing on her husband and all these things,
baby.
And stay in your lane, baby.
Of course, the Black miserable women of the sisterhood wanted to make it known of what they think about this and how they knew that, he's broke, he's this. I'm going to share a few of those videos for y'all. We're going to come back and talk about it.
The reason why Supa and Fantasia Barrino are the way they are over their man slash husbands is because before they became famous, they were not conventionally pretty. And they have low self-esteem. They still see themselves as, for Supa, the big girl that was loud and ghetto and whatnot, but the big girl. Fantasia, the girl that could sing, but she had, look at everything they corrected about their appearance. And those would be their insecurities. And because they were not conventionally pretty before they became famous, that is why they become pick-me's over men. Okay. All right. Tell me what you think below.
First off, Fantasia Barrino, who bought that wedding ring for you? Second question, what job does this man have? Third question, how long has this man been out of prison? Fourth question, how long has this man been taking acting classes? Because he's a very good actor. Combined with the fact that this man has experience being in the jailhouse, this know how to talk and is very crafty. Okay? Fantasia gives me the type that even if things come out and this man is double dipping his hand in the bank, because once again, what do this man do for a living? Nobody knows. But if it does come out that there is some wrongdoing and pain that's being caused, somebody please go around there and watch Tasia. Please.
On the Fantasia Takeover Facebook page, there's a picture of her and her husband with the caption 12 years loading. And then there's a woman that says, I honestly still believe her father too about her money. Even with her taking him to court, that really doesn't have anything to do with this man possibly mishandling Fantasia's money. When I saw him give her that ring, something just didn't sit right with me. It felt like there might be more to it. I wouldn't even be surprised if the money for the ring came from their joint account, which I'm sure is mostly her money anyway. I just get a vibe from him that something isn't completely genuine, and almost him crying sometimes that could come from guilt. But who really knows? Wow. The only thing we see is Fantasia loving her husband and her husband loving her. Some of you all haven't been loved properly, and it shows.
So they're questioning. She's a pick-me. She has low self-esteem. He's broke. He don't have this. He bought the ring. Did she buy the ring? It's just like they do not want to see any woman happy because they're miserable. And that is another real reason why they are so mad, is because they are unhappy with themselves. That woman said that, okay, well, she's a pick-me because she changed up how she looked. And now that's why she's so desperate for a man. Well, she got into the business how long ago? Didn't have money. She grew up. I mean, what did you want her to do? Like, people can have low self-esteem at any point in their life. What does having low self-esteem mean? Having low self-esteem mean you want to have it forever? So she can't possibly have finally got out of that bad situation with the man she was with before, met her husband, and decided that I deserve this. This is who I'm supposed to be with. This is who's going to love me properly. That couldn't have possibly been a thing.
I got married after 3 weeks. Meeting my husband, I knew he was the one. It was almost like everything that I was praying for was right in front of my face. And you have to watch that too.
Marriage is a beautiful thing, but who ties the knot after 3 weeks of meeting? Someone you're supposed to ride with forever? Till death do you apart? Only after 3 weeks? You don't even know their favorite meal, let alone if they snore. No wonder the streets are saying Fantasia Barrino was chasing after this man like he owed her money. They said she wanted that marriage life so bad and was on her knees begging Kendall to put a ring on it. And because she was trying to do everything for the family, they ended up straight up baroque. Like dead broke, like dead broke and toxic to each other. Now,
y'all something else. Fantasia husband got on the stage and, in my opinion, displayed his love for this woman. Her husband get on the stage, confess his love to her and repropose, and he gets a little emotional and start to cry and just wanted to repropose because he didn't propose the right way. Oh, here y'all go. Nah, something wasn't right about that. No, I discern. I got a strong discernment spirit, and no, my spirit man, something wasn't right about it. That seemed off. Oh, it seemed forced. Like, come on, y'all. Then we so quick to talk about black love. Okay, well, to me, he showed an example of black love. That is not our place to judge if it was authentic or not. Because I don't know what man that's going to get on the stage truthfully and confess his love and get emotional and cry. Nobody but a man that loves his wife. Now, yeah, he did say you chose me, but I truly believe what he's saying is, I proposed to you and I chose you and you chose me back.
They can't possibly believe that a woman can be happy. They are so just messed up in the head that it's sad that we have come so low and so we just can't believe anything good when it comes to men because of your own experience. You've been cheated on. You've been done dirty. Your mama was done dirty. Whatever, but that is not the majority of women in the world. But we don't know how to separate the two. We don't. And in my opinion, half of these women don't even know nothing about marriage. They never even met a woman in their life or in their real life, had a real conversation with a woman about marriage to find out what marriage is like. All they know is what social media has said, what they put in their own head because they want to be wives. Let me make that very clear. These women want to be somebody's wife, but they know they will never, ever get it. Based on how they act, based on how they look, based on how many kids they got. They know they not no man's first choice, second, third, or fourth. So instead of doing the work, as I said, they would rather hate on somebody. They waited. Like, this is something that they do. I told you every 3 to 5 business days is another woman that they are mad at and hating on. So she's a pick me over her husband. Over her husband. He's broke. He's this. He's that. How do y'all know this? How's he? This is her husband. In which he said, because the dad accusing him of using her and stealing money from her, that he signed a prenup, that he don't even want to take nothing from her, right? He went into it like that. I don't even want to take nothing from her. If this don't go well, I don't want that, right? But again, this just feeds the mind of the miserable. This just feeds the mind of the bitter. And we will remain the least desired group of women in the world because of the way we think, the way that we act, the way that we project. Just the miserable mindset is sad. And it breaks my heart that this is the reality of Black women. This is the reality of the women of the sisterhood. And why we have low marital rates and why men are always talking about how they can't deal with us, or they keep trying to deal with us, but it's the same thing over and over again. You have to let go of this mindset, which is why I say I'm an advocate of just trying to ensure women know that this is not the reality of marriage. This is not most marriages amongst women. It's just not. Are there a lot out there? Yes, but that's not the majority. But this is just my opinion as always. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on this topic. Drop it down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next episode soon. Bye.